Hi everyone, it's me Darlene here in my own little corner, in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I don't know if those are the exact words, but it was from one version of Cinderella with Leslie Ann Warren. I just looked it up, 1965. I know we had a TV. We got our first color TV, I believe in 1967. And Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer was going to be on that night, and I got to see it in color. Anyway, Ginger Rogers was in there. She was the prince's mother, and Walter Pidgeon, and Celeste Holm. No, Celeste Holm. Oh, I think she was the fairy godmother. And Stuart Damon from General Hospital, was it? And then Leslie Ann Warren. I just remember liking that movie as a kid with them in it. And I'd like to see it again, just for the hell of it. I probably wouldn't like it now. Some of you may remember that movie. Some of you might not. Some of you might not know one name that I just said. All right, I'm here because I want to fill you in on a few things, and then I'm going to answer a couple of questions since I still have questions from the Q&A. So this was supposed to be a Q&A video, but I do want to fill you in on right now. I don't know like which direction my channel is going because I am super busy. I know I've been saying for a while now that this is going to be one hell of a busy year with all kinds of stressful things, and it is. And so I have to take a step back to just try to keep myself as sane as possible. For instance, I have been to Walmart twice without you because I needed to go pick up meds for my mother, and I wanted to just run in and get the meds. I did pick up just a couple of other things, but I was there, I was home, I didn't have to edit. Sometimes I dread going to the store because what would be normally, maybe a 45-minute event, going there, coming back, putting the stuff away, I'm done. It ends up being a 3 or 4 hour thing, and then with the premieres, it was even longer. It was really making me start to hate that, and it was making me feel like I can't go to the store because I'm not up to recording. But I was like, this is ridiculous. I can go to a fucking store all by myself and not worry so much about my videos. But I do worry about it because some people, that's all they're here for. Some people are probably applauding right now thinking, oh boy, I don't have to go to Walmart with her again. Well, I hope you know that if I do videos you don't like, you just don't have to watch them. But it felt so good, and then I had to go again today because they only had half of my mother's antibiotics, so I had to go pick up the rest today. And again, I had like one thing on the list for my mother, a can of cocoa, like not baking cocoa, but not sweetened, not hot chocolate mix, but just the powdered cocoa that's not sweet. She likes that. She probably puts a half a cup of sugar in it, but so I got that, and I think I picked up a couple of other things for her, but again, it was just quick, in and out, and home, and it felt good. I'm going to try to do some stuff like this, like I used to do often, and I need to do more of the crafty stuff. I know some of you hate the crafty stuff with a passion. Those of you who just want to watch me be silly in a store or whatever. But the thing is, I have a rental property that is vacant. I will not put more tenants in it. It took me, it was a nightmare getting those tenants out. It was awful. And it is awful. It's continuing to be awful, and it's going to be awful until that house is sold, which is going to be a very long process. So I lost $1,000 a month of income. I want to recoup that somehow, some other way. But the thing is, I didn't gain a chunk of time. It's not like I lost a job and, I'm free to do another job. I have to find a way to make extra money to make up for the income that I've lost. But I have to find the time also for that. Now, it's not like I'm not recording. I'm recording a lot, you know, because I do exclusive videos for patrons and YouTube members, trying to do as much as I can for the public, you know, for my public channel. But I want people to understand that even if I were to do one video per week, do you know how many YouTubers out there don't even do that? You know, so I'm not going to get to that point, I don't think. But I'm just trying to explain to you guys that I really put it on myself that I have to keep up this pace that I've been keeping up with for years now. And I do have to take a step back, just for my sanity, for my health, for being able to do other important life things that I have to do right now. So things might change. Maybe if I wouldn't have said this, maybe you wouldn't have noticed a change. I don't know. Okay, so one of the ways that I can make up is, instead of just, you know, making more videos and pumping out more videos, my mother interrupted us. So I had to cut the video off, and I edited that little bit because I couldn't remember at all what I was saying. But I think what I was trying to say is that I lost a chunk of income, and yes, I know when I sell that house, I'll get a chunk of money, but I don't like that. I like to earn money. That's the fun part for me. So I need to find a way to earn that money. And I was touching on how I don't really want to just like pump out a whole bunch more videos, because I don't want to get any more burned out than I am. But what I want to do is try to pick videos more wisely. And as much as I know a lot of people hate the crafty stuff, and I do know that, I can tell in my analytics. The thing is when I do the crafty stuff, I lose my older audience. I gain a whole bunch of new people. I get a lot of subscribers, but then I lose a lot on those same videos, which is fine because I have a new audience, but it would be fine if that's the direction I wanted to go in. I would say, okay, I'm switching to a quilting, sewing, crocheting, craft channel, so I would expect that. I would expect to have a period of transition like that, where old people leave and new people come in. But I don't want to go in any particular direction. I just know that the quilting videos, the crocheting videos, those are the videos that even if they don't get a whole lot of views, they earn more money. The advertising or whatever for that obviously is paying more, because I earn bigger money on those videos. So I like that, but I feel bad if I do one and I know I'm going to lose a bunch of people. So it's very hard. It's a very weird job that I have. But I do enjoy doing the crafty stuff, but it does take the joy away a little bit when I see so many people leaving. It's just so hard. And everything is stressful right now anyway. But I definitely, you know, I'm going to just continue videos. I'm not planning on giving this up, but I have to do it in a way where I don't get sick of it. And you know, I've been through that before. I had a period where I was so sick of recording that it was like mentally and physically painful to do it. And I was like, I've got to find the love for this again. And I did. So right now it's not that. It's just that I have to find the time and I have to plan wisely. And I am aware of what people like or don't like. But again, it's like I have to do what I can do first. You know, if I'm just trying to please the audience, that doesn't work for me. And if I'm not happy, nobody's going to be happy, because it's just not going to come across like I am enjoying what I'm doing. And that's why I didn't take you guys to Walmart. I felt like if I did, it was really going to start to show that I wasn't into that at all. And I haven't been the past few times, but it's like, oh, phew, at least I have a video. No, I don't want to be happy that at least I have a video. I want to create content that I'm enjoying creating. So we're going to try to do that. I can't believe it. I stumbled on my words and completely forgot what I was talking about again. See, you can tell that I'm stressed. Well, I can tell. I don't know if you can. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. But I am very tired. I've done all kinds of things today, even being at my property and taking care of shit there. So I'm just really tired, physically tired. So I'm just having a hard time right now with all kinds of things. So I edited that little chunk. I'm editing this by chunks. By the time I'm done, I'll have nothing left to edit. And where was I? Oh, first of all, let's just say this. This is not going to be a Q&A video at all because I can't get into that. But I do have the questions, and I'll try to make the next video or video very soon for more Q&A. What was I saying right there? Let me listen to myself. Let's listen to me. You guys are sick of that too. So many of you. Somebody actually posted on yes, my YouTube community board. That was what I was talking about. The fabric sales and somebody posting. And that's where I lost my train of thought. I went to find the post to read it to you. And then I was like, what was I in the middle of, though? So I had to edit. So yes, the fabric sales, that is so much work that if I really ever wanted to do a good job with that business, it would have to be full-time and I would need help because the profit is small with the amount of work that I do. The fabric, you know, I don't get fabric for free. I have to pay for it. I have a supplier that is very convenient for me now, but I don't know how long that's going to last. He could retire at any time. But, you know, I buy the fabric sight unseen. He doesn't have a website. But it's so convenient that it comes to me all, you know, cut in whatever sizes I want cut, and that I can have like 100 different prints. But I'm paying for the fabric. I'm paying for the shipping. I have all kinds of fees involved with the selling, the PayPal fees, the shipping fees. You know, I say free shipping, but I have to include the shipping in especially big lots. You know, so there really is very little left for me after all my expenses. But I like doing it, and it is something, and it really keeps me busy. So that's what I feel like doing right now until I'm tired of that, you know, and I will be tired, or maybe I'll lose my supplier. He's older than me, so he's probably ready to retire. He's been doing this 48 years. So I think that, you know, one day he could say, oh, Darlene, I'm closing up shop. You know, I feel like going a little bit more in that direction. So for patrons and YouTube members, I have Fabric Frenzies, and I've been doing a lot of flash sales between those, putting more stuff on eBay, and I promote my stuff, and that's where we're going to get to this little comment that I got from someone. Yes, I promote it on my Facebook pages. I have lots of Facebook pages, and I have my personal profile, and I have my group, and I have Twitter, and I want Derek to start handling my Instagram account and start getting stuff out there on that for me. And then, you know, I have Patreon, the YouTube community board. I put these things that I do, all these things that I do on all those platforms that I can get my grubby little hands on. And I know that some people who don't care about the fabric hate it. I even now do the fabric unboxings as public videos. I was doing that just as exclusive videos because I didn't want to bombard people on my public channel with that kind of stuff. But then I did one or two, I think maybe 3 now, and I got decent views and the pay was higher. Stuff to do with crafting, those advertisers are just paying more per view or whatever it is that they're doing it by. The, what is it called? The ad rates. The ad rates are higher for those things, at least for me. It attracts better ads. I need to still do that. I need to keep doing that. And then I've started doing my tunics, and I'm putting those on eBay again. Not many. I'm not back in the plus size India tapestry tunic business. Some people think I'm like bombarding you with that. A couple here and there is not bombarding. I'm trying to do them every other batch of auctions. I try to list penny auctions every 4 days. And so, you know, I'll have a little group, and then one with a tunic, and then the next one in 4 days won't have a tunic, and then the next one will. I'm trying that because it's another way, again, to help me make up for the money that I've lost. And I promote these things on my platforms. Now, one platform that you guys probably don't know about is the YouTube community board. I don't think you can access that from a device. I'm not sure. I don't use a device for anything. I use my phone to text my son. I use my iPad to watch some YouTube videos. If you're on a computer, if you go to my home page, my YouTube page, there's a thing that says community. If you click on that, I post stuff there. Now, I don't know if people who are subscribed are getting notifications. I don't know if they're getting bombarded with that, but I have to do that. This is my business, and this is my channel, and that's my platform. And somebody left me this message. It's just a little quick one, and it just says, all the spamming you sow, I'm sure she meant you do, all the spamming you do gets so tireding. I thought that was funny. Tireding. Now, here's the thing. It's not fucking spamming. I'm doing it to my own platform. You know, if I was posting all this stuff like on your Facebook page, I would be spamming your Facebook page, or posting it in somebody else's group. I would be spamming that group. But I'm putting that on my pages, my groups, my platforms. It's not spam. I'm advertising my stuff. And if you guys don't like that, that's fine. I understand that when I make changes, I lose a chunk of people. I don't have any of my coupon people anymore. I went through that. I can survive this. But I just want to say to you guys that if I'm doing stuff you don't like, you don't have to run away. You can sit back and wait and see how it turns out. You don't have to watch all the videos that I put out there. Today I did a little quickie without even me on camera. I want to try to get little quick ads out there about my tunics on eBay. Now, I'd be insane to not do that. I have, I'm over 70,000 subscribers. I need to do that. I need to promote my own stuff. And I hope you guys understand that. It's just it's like not even 2 minutes. You don't have to watch it if you have no interest in that. But I'm not going to work and put a tunic up for a penny with free shipping and then just let it sit there and me not promote that, because that would be dumb. I would end up selling it for $4.30. I have to promote it and let people know it's out there so people will bid and bring the price up. And, that all goes in the pot as to how I can recoup the money that I've lost. So I just wanted to explain that there may be changes on my channel, and you will be seeing things like fabric unboxings. And some of you still like that. I've had so many say, I don't care what you do. I don't care. I just like to listen to you talk, or, if I say something funny, whatever. That's still all me. I try to tell people this channel is a channel about me and the things that I do. It's not a craft channel. It's not a sewing channel. It's not a quilting channel. I wouldn't even want to do that. I wouldn't, because you know what? That gets old too. I watched Missouri Star Quilt Company for probably a year or two every week. It was like a TV show. I couldn't wait to go to bed and watch the video of whatever she was doing next. And I stopped watching that a long time ago. After a while, it's like just the same old, or we're going to make some half-square triangles and we're going to put them together. So everything gets old. So I just have to, not worry about that. And, some of you will leave. Some of you I want to have leave. And I say that, and I mean it. I don't tiptoe around my audience and try to make everybody feel all warm and cozy. Some people out there are assholes, and I don't need them watching. But I think you know what I mean. There's some very good people out there, including you and you especially. But I can't do anything but take care of myself And I think that's the best thing I can do for my viewers, is to take care of myself, make sure I'm recording something I'm enjoying. I thought I was going to enjoy this, but I got all flustered twice. So I think it's just, I'm very nervous about just a lot of things in life, and my mother interrupted, and that just was like, oh. So I have that kind of life things going on too. There's just so much. And Skylar is coming for 4 weeks, and I have to juggle all these things. I still have more appointments, possibly more surgery. You know, it's just one thing after another. It's like all piling up. My mother's been sick. Now we're going to have physical therapy coming in for a while, so that's also something different. So there's just a lot going on, but I also have major headaches outside of my control in different areas, and I'm just trying to do the best that I can, and I just wanted to let you guys know that. I will try to jump in because there's some good questions on the Q&A, and I do want to do that. I also want to do some more things like 5 songs that I love, or 5 artists that I never loved. You know, stuff like that. I'm not saying I'm going to stop the car vlogs, but I've done so many car vlogs. It was like the first kind of series type thing that I did when I started being on camera. You know, probably over 500 or more of just those videos. So it gets... I want to get this right. It gets tiring. So I just wanted to let you know that. And now if you have your thinking cap on, yes, I can't turn comments off inside the YouTube community board. Please remember that. If you comment there and you're any kind of an ass or just boring, I will block you from commenting. That's one other thing that I really want to discuss. The joy and pleasure it has brought me to have all my comments off as many places as I possibly can. I used to feel guilty about that, but now that so many others, see, I did it first. I did it before it was cool. Now that so many others have jumped on board with that and just kept their channels off because they have kids in the videos, and the only way they're allowed to have the comments on is that it has to go to review, and they have to moderate them before letting them go out, and they found out quickly that that's a ton of work. It's a ton of work when I was doing it, and I don't have, you know, 500,000 subscribers or 5 million subscribers or whatever. So, so many channels now just keep the comments off. Oh my God. I can't believe I filled that card. That means I have to sign off. I just wanted to say that I know it makes so many of you angry, and the people who do find ways to contact me, email, Facebook, all that stuff, you give me shit about that, and it's just so ridiculous to me that anyone should care how I run my channel. If you don't like it, there are other people to go watch on YouTube. Did you know that? There's a lot. I want to be surrounded by people who understand and don't give a shit about things like comments. I'm here to provide content. I'm assuming you're here to watch content. How's that sound? Sounds like a good deal to me. And I will continue to try to do that. And just because comments are on in some things, like I can't turn them off on my profile, Facebook profile, or in on my pages, my Facebook pages. I only can in a group, and I can't on that YouTube community board. But I can block on YouTube community board, and I do. Especially if somebody lets me know. I know you don't like comments, but I'm so excited to tell you that I love you. Block. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Bye.